July was really hard for the US dollar, from rising COVID-19 cases, decreasing yields, expiring stimulus benefits, domestic problems, as well as unpredictable US political tensions with many countries around the world. Investors had quite a lot of reasons to escape from the greenback. The American dollar sold off sharply against all of the major currencies, hitting in multi-month or even multi-year lows in the process. The greenback closed at 93.35 on Friday, with a slight uptick after a slide on Wednesday and Thursday. Weekly it declined by 1.15%. Moreover, on Thursday, Donald Trump suggested to delay the 2020 elections, which is against the Constitution. Investors fear that the president will try to delegitimize the election in other ways. The said outlook for the US dollar makes it difficult to attract buyers. The contraction in the Eurozone economy in the second quarter was slightly worse than expected. The European currency closed at 1.1776 versus the dollar, having shown some growth to 1.1847 on Thursday. Thus, the weekly gain equaled 1%. For your consideration, the Euro-Greenback pair started the week at 1.1752. Unlike the US, the Recovery Fund and some containment of COVID cases in Europe could point to a revival. This week, the euro-dollar pair will take its cue from the US data and the market's appetite for the greenback. As for the pound-dollar pair, this is the longest stretch of gains for it in the past decade. Friday close price was 1.3090 when the pair pulled back modestly. Thus, Monday to Friday, the pair increased by 2.3% on a weekly basis. On Thursday, it reached the high of the week, 1.3095. The Bank of England has a monetary policy announcement this week, but no significant changes are to be expected as the economy improved since the last policy meeting. Still, the pair is becoming heavily overbought against the US dollar. Bitcoin closed Sunday at 11,053.8 and the last week open price was 11,044. The weekly gain was 11%, even though it fell by 6% on Sunday. According to data on August the 1st, Bitcoin broke through the $11,700 level for the first time since June 2019. Some analysts imply that the current rally could take Bitcoin all the way to $20,000, which would be a new all-time high since the current of 19,870 set in December 2017. After a two-week uptick, the US oil and gas rig count resumed declines. The Brent oil futures finished the session at 43.30 a barrel. The weekly slide was 0.1%. Traders increased their open interest positions in crude oil futures markets for the fifth consecutive session on Thursday. In the same line, volume went up for the second straight session, now by 302,000 contracts. Still, further decline is not ruled out as it depends much on the pandemic. Prices of the WTI tested and bounced off multi-day lows on Thursday. The week close price was 40.27. Gold prices ended the week as high as 1,962.80. Taking into account that gold started the week at $1,931, we can see that on the weekly basis it grew by 3.4%. Actually, gold was showing some uptick movement every day of the week, except for Thursday, as the Fed has lowered real interest rates, which is gold bullish. Over the last 3 months, its price has risen from around $1,700 per ounce to around $1,950. Virus cases are ticking high again in many parts of the world, and there are worries that recoveries could slow down. You've watched the combined review of financial markets with me, Anna Kasatkina. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.